Welcome to Real Life Guidance. My name is Key, and today I'm here with a real life reading. I hope that you're having an amazing day, and if not, I hope that it gets better for you, and it will. So I'm here with a message. So um, I'm lost from what I was gonna say. I was gonna say that I got this download about getting out of the church. It was like get out. Um and it was really just showing me like the story of Lot's wife, and she don't even have a name. Like I looked it up to look up the story, like to remember, okay, what happened. Okay, and in the story of and I'm not going to go into the full story. If you have heard it before, great. If not, go ahead and look it up and familiarize yourself with it if you're interested. But basically, it's like, okay, there was a city that was overrun by just nastiness, right? Just all kinds of nasty, wicked shit that wasn't supposed to be going on. And so I'm guessing the guy Lot was the only person in this town or city, who had common sense not to be partaking in this bullshit that was going on. Is more to the story. Like I'm saying, if you want the real story, look it up. But basically some angels came to save him and his family from this place because they was going to destroy it. And when they were leaving, his wife turns and looks back, and so it says that she turned into a pillar of salt. So the message that I got from that was like, and I keep hearing the song, if your heart, I'm not going to even try to do the melody, if your heart isn't in it. It's like, if your heart wasn't in it, you should have let me know or something. If your heart wasn't in it, you should have told me a long time ago. So I taking that like, okay, with a relationship, but I'm taking this like anything. If it's something that you feel in your heart that you shouldn't be doing, if it's a place that you feel in your heart you shouldn't be going to, like you may just have bad vibes, like that every time I see you I get a bad vibe. You may see somebody and every time you see them you get a bad vibe. Every time you go to this place you get a bad vibe. The message that I'm hearing is get out. Don't, if you feel like you shouldn't be going, you shouldn't be there, don't go. And even if you may feel like, people are asking you why, or people are trying to get you to come, or, just don't go. I'm feeling like this is about some things coming, some things will happen that will be messed up. And if you're getting that warning, it's so that you won't be affected by it. Like um regardless of how much you may think you love these people or you love this place, just like with Lot's wife, it's like, okay, in a song, if your heart isn't in it, where's your heart? Where's your heart calling you to? Was her heart was calling her back to that place, like, oh, I don't want to leave. I want to be there, obviously, if you turn it around. So it's like, okay, if that's where your heart is, then you gonna get fucked up with the rest of them. So this is like, you will need to spare your life. You need to spare yourself and separate yourself from people, places, and things that in your heart isn't right. And it doesn't even, I'm saying the church, um, and I kept hearing strong delusion. Now, it's this lady, I think it's called Indigo Flower. She has a channel. I'll try to link it if I remember, but she does like these Bible translations. And so, okay, there's this verse. It's Second Thessalonians. I was gonna read it, but it's kind of long. I'm just gonna read like the two verses that stand out. So the eighth verse, this is Thessalonians, the second epistle of Paul the apostle to the Thessalonians. So the eighth verse says, and then shall that wicked be revealed, whom the Lord shall consume with the spirit of his mouth, and shall destroy with the brightness of his coming. Then where it says strong delusion, but I think this is like been translated. In the Bible that I'm reading out of is a King James Version Bible, but it's an older Bible and it has like a dictionary in it. So I found it at the Goodwill. And that's where I got it, because I'm like, oh, it's got a lot of stuff in here that, you don't typically see in the Bible, but you still should translate whatever you're getting from the Bible, because, this book has been ran through, changed, altered, so many different times. Okay, but it's something in here. I don't know if it's the 13th. Okay, the 11th verse. Okay, I'm just gonna go along with it. Okay, so even him whose coming is after the working of Satan, with all power and signs and lying wonders, and with all deceivableness of unrighteousness in them that perish, because they receive not the love of the truth, that they might be saved. And for this cause God shall send them strong delusion, that they should believe a lie, that they all might be damned who believe not the truth, but had pleasure in unrighteousness. Okay, so this strong delusion is like something's gonna happen, and it's gonna be a straight up lie, and it's gonna be obvious that this is a lie. But if you go along with the bullshit, like with Lot's wife, oh well, you had your chance. You had your chance to separate yourself from these people. If you see something, like they always be saying, like on a subway and stuff, if you see something, say something. If you see something, say something. So if you saw something and in your heart you saw what you saw, you can't unsee that. So it's like, hey, if I seen you doing something wrong, I'm not finna fuck with you like that. Like I don't know if that's on that movie Juice or Bishop or something. Do like one of the friends see somebody doing something, and then like he goes back, like I don't know if that's Omar Epps' character, whatever. I haven't seen that movie in a long time, but just kind of getting that like you walked in on something, you stumbled upon some shit, and it's like, damn, did I just see what I saw? Yeah, you just saw what you saw. So you may not want to say anything to the person, hey, I see you doing this, or I saw you did such and such and such. But when you see that shit, you don't need to say nothing. You just need to keep going the opposite way. And you may not even need to say nothing or address this person that you're seeing doing this or whatever. You just need to separate yourself. That's just the message that I'm getting. Like, separate yourself. If your heart isn't in it, if you've had some type of inkling that something is wrong, please take this message as a warning. If you watch this message, if you've seen this video, my videos don't get a lot of play. So if you watch this video, please share it with other people, because I feel like it is a very needed message, a very needed warning at this time. So I'm gonna pull some tarot cards into it. Let's get into it and see what more messages it is for us to know. I'm gonna move this. And I'm also hearing that song, Daddy's Little Girl. I think it goes like, what daddy don't know won't hurt him. So this could even be like, maybe you're a father, you're watching this message, and maybe you find out something about your child, about your daughter, and maybe you don't want to accept it as a truth. This could even be like, well, just a daddy-daughter dynamic. The daughter could hear something about the dad, because I made that reference to Bishop from Juice, but thinking like about a preacher. And then you know what, this too, that whole Joel Osteen. I just posted something on my community page, basically saying what I just said, but not in that much detail. It was just a picture. I saw something about them having a service at the church, like after they just had a shooting there, and that shit just screams, is something fishy going on. But that's what, I'm not about to dive deep into that. um I just want to get this particular message that we need to know. But so what is it that needs to be known at this time? Let me pull these dream cards out and see. But yeah, like basically it could be It could be a family dynamic. Um, like I'm saying, this could even be a bit like preachers' kids, like I'm saying when I made the reference to bishop from Juice, but also like a bishop in a church. Like this could be some preachers' kids. You may know some preachers' kids, grew up with some preachers' kids, and then like you find something out about them or you stumble upon some information. Um, and you like, oh no, that can't be the truth. So like I read that out the scripture, like out the Bible, where it's saying people gonna be lying, they gonna lie, and if you go ahead and go along with the lie, you're just as guilty. That's what I'm getting, like with going back to Lot's wife, looking back, if you know it's some fuck shit going on, why you visiting? Why you, oh, let me go, I think I forgot something. Like, nah, you need to leave that shit there. You don't need to go back. You can get it. You can, I left my coat. I left my whatever. Okay, well, you can get it somewhere else. Just leave it, because it's like, man, when the shit hit the fan, I'm just feeling like the shit's gonna hit the fan, and it ain't gonna be no, it ain't gonna be no time. It ain't gonna be no time to do nothing else but get the fuck out. But like I feel like you need to already be out. You need to already be out when the shit hits the fan. Okay, so I got these oracle messages. Well, they're really the dream cards. First card we got coming out is school exams. It says, in what areas do you feel inadequate? Are you constantly competing with others? Are you in the process? Okay, we got a whole bunch that came out, but I'm just going to take this truth. So school exams, are you in Okay, I'm sorry. In what areas do you feel inadequate? Are you constantly competing with others? Are you in the process of evaluating yourself and your goals? So you could be in school if this message is relating to you. Um, or this could just be like, this is a test, like I'm saying. Truth came out here. Number 44 says, remain authentic to your core values. Truth can be masked. So be objective when dealing with emotional issues. Address areas in your life that are not achieving your deepest truth. Okay, so you may have learned something, and I feel like this is a test of your faith as well as of your truth, because it's like she's got the blindfold on, and so it's like, okay, she may not, you may have not even seen this, like I was talking about how if you see something, say something. So it's like, okay, you may have not have seen this with your actual eyes, but like, okay, she would have to feel around, the scale would still have to be balanced. She would have to feel that, she with her senses, with her other senses. A peacock could be significant. A peacock spiritually, um a spirit animal. Like peacock could be your spirit animal, but like, okay, how peacock has so many different layers or different colors or whatever, like when it spreads its tail. So it's like it could be a lot of layers to this truth. It could be a lot of colors. It could be a lot of like, the truth is deep. The truth is deep, and she has this sword though to cut through, to ultimately get balance, to get justice. So I feel like maybe you're being tested. You could be in school with these people. You could actually be going, school could be significant. Exams could be significant. But 1 plus 4 is a 5. And fives are about conflicts. They're about changes. They're about instability and uncertainty. So it's like this truth this could even be something that you learn about your school, or somebody affiliated with your school, and it's like, okay, I don't want to be a part of this. So it's like you have to use your senses to figure out the truth. We got focus here with number 25. It says, for enlightenment, stay in the moment, chop wood, carry water, avoid distraction, meditate, bring unresolved issues into view. So this is what I meant about I feel like separating yourself. Going into nature may help you. I know it's winter time in most places right now, so if you can, but even if you have greenery in your home or where you are, spending time with your plants may help, but this is basically like, okay, you need to just focus, zone in on what it is that is important, and avoid distraction. Go within, bring unresolved issues into view with this whole truth thing. And like with her, and I know some people say like meditating too, like when you first starting off meditating, maybe like being in a dark room, or if you don't want to be in a dark room, but covering your eyes up, that may help, you not be distracted. So maybe that'll help you, like putting a cloth over your face, or if you have one of those night masks or something, you could wear that like when you meditate, just to kind of help you not open your eyes and stare at something else, if that really gets you, I was gonna say gets you in the mood, but yeah. um Nature, Gaia, number 31, it says, respect the beauty of your body as you respect Mother Earth. Remain connected to nature. You are being protected. Yeah, Mother Gaia is protecting you. Number 31 would break down to a 4, which is about stability, structure, and also stagnation. And then these eyes are really standing out to me here. Like the eyes here, this eye here, her eyes being covered up. So like I'm saying, intuitive, the ancestors, the divine mother, they're giving you messages intuitively. Or you may have visions of this. You could have had dreams of this. You could have dreamed about being in school with these people, or taking a test with these people or something. We'll try. But I feel like this is saying you see the truth. Oh, and I was gonna say 2 plus 5 is a 7. Sevens are a spiritual number. They can represent. Sevens can also represent deception, but also reflection, assessment, and evaluation. So you're evaluating, um, what you know. You're assessing the situation. What can you? One more card. One more card to go with these right here before we go on. Yeah, I feel like you're assessing you're figuring out what the truth is. You might be a natural investigator, where it's like you want to get to the bottom of the truth. You don't like being lied to, and maybe you could have caught somebody in a lie, and then that's what prompted you to be like, okay, I need to look deeper. 38, shift your focus to a positive view. We are all interconnected, linked by a magic thread. Believe in yourself. You have magic in you. And then 38 would be an 11. 11 is considered to be a master number, but like with the 2 wands about coming into balance, this could be like something new potential, this new magic, this new um notice the unicorn, the new moon. I don't know when the new moon is. I have no idea right now. But the new moon could be significant. You could have found out something on a new moon, or something will happen on a new moon. We got prosperity at the bottom of the deck, a number 8. Give and expect the universe to give back to you. Believe that you are prosperous already. Have gratitude for everything that you have in life. Yeah. And then we got the dragon. I think this is the year of the dragon too. So I feel like, okay, this year, you're going to see magic. You're going to be magic. You're going to do magic. Magical things are going to happen in your life, but you just need to focus on what it is that is the truth, and separate yourself from the fakes and the phonies. Okay, so let's see what's going on with the current situation so we can get some insight. I'm going to use these Kipper cards. Okay, so we got the main male and house coming out. I'll move these. I hope they don't fall, but you know. Got main male. So the truth about this main male in this house, or just stability or partnership, because one, like I talked about the 11, that being like a new beginning coming into balance for the magic card, and then the house with the number 22 being about balance and within relationships. So what about this man in his house? Okay, we have courtship, excuse me, and that is a number 4, and 4s are about stability, structure, also stagnation. Okay, so he is expecting or waiting on this privileged lady. And then we got sudden wealth at the bottom of the deck. So let's see. He wants to have some type of stability possibly with this privileged lady. Wants to have pursue a relationship. Okay, well, tell me more. You could be this main male, or you could be the privileged lady. Tell me more about this main male. What energy is this main male in? Who is this main male? Okay, we got the star, and it fell on the floor. So the star is about renewal, hope, inner clarity, miracles, having faith, also being in the spotlight. Okay, so this could be a lover that you walked away from, because I got the 5 of Cups coming out. Or partnership. Excuse me. Yeah, I got the lovers. I got the star. I had to pick that up, that fell on the floor. Then I got the lovers right here, which that's just clarifying this courtship card. So someone that you were in a relationship with, and then 5 of Cups that you walked away from. So that could be where this and you see on their face, like, this card to me, it don't look like they're in love. It kind of look like, what the fuck is going on? Like, she looking kind of dreamy eyed, he looking nervous. But the 5 of Cups are here, Lord of loss and pleasure. So it could be like maybe you lost pleasure. Somebody's lost pleasure in this relationship with the 5 of Cups. Because 5 of Cups is like some type of regret, some type of grief, feeling abandoned or unloved. So why are they feeling abandoned or unloved with the 5 of Cups? Okay, so there was some type of heartbreak, separation, shocking attack, deception. Okay, so now, okay, there was some type of ending that was heartbreaking with this 5 of Cups. It could have been self-sabotage. It could have been fear, could have been ego issues or jealousy. But yeah, okay, so, but why are they waiting on a privileged lady? So what are they expecting with this expectation card? What are they expecting from this privileged lady? Okay, so I got the Queen of Cups, so somebody in this situation could be a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. I got the Seven of Cups, or just an emotional issue, and then Ace of Cups. Okay, so they had somebody in an illusion when it comes to like a new relationship with the Seven of Cups. On this card, it says Lord of Illusionary Success. So, like I said on this card, this is kind of like, yeah, and going back to the song, if your heart isn't in it, you should have just let me know. And an angel could be whispering something. Or like I said, spirit guides, Mother Nature, somebody, Mother Gaia, somebody is hitting you up intuitively. Like, because they just don't look, I don't know, even if they were scared to shy, they just don't look like they really in it. And like I was saying with the song, if your heart isn't in it, you should let me know. So this guy, maybe he didn't feel like this relationship was stable, or when I had clarified this, the not enough card came out. Not enough, frustrated in relationship, lack of confidence. Hold on, it's a commercial. Okay, my bad. So when I had clarified I don't know, I think it was um the Five of Cups on why they felt left out. So somebody in a relationship was, like I said, it could have been some type of lack of confidence, or they're just frustrated. Either because that it could just be that they don't trust this person. Because like I'm saying, the lady look a little like, she's up to something. And dude, in this situation, he looks hurt, and the main male came out first. So dude is looking like, I can't believe it. And she kind of got this smirk on his face like, yeah, believe it, believe it. And so it could be like he's waiting. He could be in this relationship, but he's waiting on this privileged lady. This could be somebody else he wants. I can't help but notice the 12 is a 3. Threes could represent like third parties, but it's also creativity, birth, growth. And the coffin came out when I clarified. So I feel like, okay, maybe this main male ended this relationship with this lady, or is going to. It could be something related to a house. Like maybe she told him something about a house, or, and then it's a house too right here in the background, like where she's looking out the window over here. I keep seeing a C. I know that's the name of the person who wrote this, but the C standing out. So somebody right here, the C standing out right here. I'm noticing the C. So somebody could have like an initial C, first, middle, or last. Okay, but with the Seven of Cups, so what came out to clarify what they were waiting on, expecting? So Seven of Cups, the Queen of Cups, and the Ace of Cups. So I feel like either way, however it plays out for you, whether you're the man or the woman in this story, uh, somebody was expecting somebody to be emotional, like be in their emotions. And I don't think that card came out up here because, well, when we're talking about focusing on the truth, if you see something, say something. You can't unsee what you saw. You saw something, you seen somebody doing something. You could have even seen this lady. And like when I brought up the scenario about Bishop, the movie Juice, the friend seeing something and not saying something. You could have seen her do something in the house, or somebody seen some shit go down. Could have even been like a neighbor or something. Like I'm looking out my window. You know what's crazy? The other day somebody car stopped in front of my house, and I didn't even want to fucking see who the fuck it was. Like it was just weird. The car was making a whole bunch of noise, like the engine was about to fall out. So it's like you probably should go back to where you came from. If your car starts sounding like that, you should be trying to turn around, go in the opposite direction. No, these fools still kept going. Sound like they was trying to push it to the metal or whatever. It sounded like some shit fell out and the car stopped. So then you hear them out there like mad, but it's like, okay, you ain't hear that shit when you started the car up, when you cranked it up, you thought you was safe to keep going. Like that shit sound bad. But um they could have seen some shit out their window. They could have seen some or know about something that went on with a house. Somebody could have had somebody over. Like if you live with this person, maybe they had somebody come over when you wasn't there. The neighbor knew something. Because I'm saying This is the third, this is representing to me the third party, three people involved. And then even looking at it, we got a man. Okay, we got a man and a woman here, but then we got two other people or two other ladies. Then we got the angel chiming in too. So it could be uh this could be the privileged lady waiting. So she's just, one person over here, but then this is this guy who's in a relationship with. So somebody could be waiting too for you to come and say something, like with the school and exams. This is a test. Maybe they want to see if you're going to come ask them, hey, did you see so and so in the house, or did you see somebody going there? But I felt like, okay, with the Queen of Cups on this card, it says Queen of the Thrones of Water. So in the upright, Queen of Cups is somebody who's nurturing, they're healing, they're supportive. In the what is it? If it was not upright and not in good energy, it would be somebody who's smothering, they're insecure, and they could possibly have like a addictive behavior. Yeah, addictive behavior. But when I said the Five of Cups came out, stabbed in the back, heartbreak, pain, separation, deception, there's some type of shock and attack. And remember, somebody got a smirk on their face. So I'm taking it that this Queen of Cups, she's not she's not in the right energy. She could be insecure. Flip it how it goes though. Um, she could have sabotaged this relationship, or this relationship was sabotaged, but because she feels insecure or doesn't have a lack of confidence or some kind of jealousy issues, she doesn't want to move on. But the coffin is here, like this has ended. There's something that happened that should have been an ending, but somebody had some type of illusion, or the man could have been thinking high about this woman. You thought she was a Queen of Cups, but she really isn't. And then with the Ace of Cups being here, this is a new relationship, a new baby, a proposal, a marriage. So it could have been like, okay, yeah, I was going to ask you to marry me, but now what I found out or what the neighbor told me, I don't really know if I want to do that now. Because the Ace of Cups in the negative sense would be being let down, feeling depressed or disappointed, which we got the Five of Cups. So what was the illusions? Well, okay, that's the current situation. What's a fact? What's a fact? Like, what's a hardcore fact when it comes to this relationship? What happened? What's a hardcore fact? I'm gonna use the Kipper first. Then, what's a hardcore fact to this situation? What's a fact? What's the fact? The courthouse keep wanting to flipping out. And let's say if they were trying to get married, unexpected money. Okay, if they were trying to get married, high honor. The Lovers came out again. I feel like maybe if you're not married to this person and they was trying to get married, maybe they're gonna try to get you to go to the courthouse and get married. Like, oh yeah, we could like this. I'm here, Sly Fox. Sudden wealth keeps being at the bottom of the deck. So yeah, this might be like, um, and Lovers is out here again. So this is definitely a love relationship. 1+5 is on the Lovers card right here. And then in this card too is two birds. And I'm looking at that as like birds are messengers too. So a message, well, receiving a message about your lover. And then we got high honor, number 25, which is about a seven. I'm sorry, not about a seven, but is a number seven. Going back to sevens are about reflection, assessments, evaluation. So I feel like this is saying you're evaluating, or somebody's evaluating if this lover, really has a special place or deserves this special place in their heart. 27 is a 9, and on this card is unexpected income. So I always feel like that could be giving to the poor, or I give to the needy. What's that? Never gonna get it, never gonna get it. By In Vogue, and then they say I give to the needy, not the greedy. So it's like, okay, this person is needy, And maybe you're making a decision like, do I want to give, you know, this lavish life, this sudden wealth at the bottom of the deck? And look behind that, we got thinking of a woman, and then on the pathway, but shit, the behind that is coffin. So yeah, I feel like somebody thinking about ending this relationship with this person because they're really seeing like this person's true colors. Like she's manipulative, she's possibly a gold digger, but this man right here, he could be well off with the sudden wealth. You know, he could have high honor. And it's like, do you deserve? I keep hearing Prince when I'm not I heard a Prince song when I was talking earlier about the whole church thing, and I forgot to say something about it. So like this person could be a prince, like uh like a real prince. Thinking about Coming to America. He got his own money, baby. He got his own money. You know, he a prince. It could be for real, like in this real 3D world or in the spiritual world. He could be a prince. But he has some type of rank, he has some type of high honor, you know. And with that high honor, he knows how to use it. He gives to the needy, not the greedy. So he's evaluating, okay, should you be my love? Should you be the one that I give this to? Can I give this high honor to you? Are you going to be a privileged lady? Because the neighbor's been telling me that it's been some shit going on while I was at work, and I was working hard for us. I was working hard for us. I was working hard trying to give us this house, trying to give us these things to bring you into a stable future. But you know, I'm hurt now because you thought I was slow with the Seven of Cups. You thought I was going to fall for this illusion that you this sweet, you know, sweet woman, and you're not. So that's a fact that he's evaluating if he wants to go down the path with this broad because she undid some stuff that ain't right. So, okay, what was the illusions and the mistakes, which we pretty much kind of know, but hey, you know, why not? Let's find out what illusions and mistakes was made in this situation. And I keep hearing, if your heart wasn't in it, you should have let me know. You know, if you don't want to fuck with me like that, yeah, bad health came in the reverse. So I feel like they thought this person was going to be in bad health. Work, they could have did work, or they could be getting a message regarding their job. The first card that flipped out was bad health, but bad health was in the reverse. So this person, I'm taking that back to illusions. In marriage, I want to say this was in the reverse. Poverty, and then pathway. So I'm taking that this person, let's move these up here if we can. Somebody's name could be Diana or Diane. I keep hearing make this world a better place if you can. I forget how it goes. But Diana Ross sings that song. Ross or Diana could be significant. Those names. Could be an area, a place, I don't know. Bad health came out in the reverse. So the question that I asked was, what was the illusions? What was the mistakes? Number 4 is here. 3 plus 1 is 4. Somebody could work in the medical field. This lady could even be a nurse. That could also be like, or she could work in the medical field. Now, I've personally met some shitty nurses, and I've personally met some good nurses, but it's like just because somebody does something for work, it doesn't mean it's because they're a caring person, you know? Um, you'll think somebody is compassionate, but you know, we hear so many times of people getting hurt, like in a facility. And it's like, how, you know, if they got these compassionate people working there, because these people ain't fucking compassionate. So I'm taking it that this lady isn't compassionate. We already had Queen of Cups come out where I picked up the vibe that she could be smothering, insecure, or possibly addicted to people, places, or things. She could have a sex addiction. She could have a drug addiction. She can have an attention addiction. I don't know. She could be addicted to social media. I'm seeing like the note right here, but okay, this was in the reverse. So this courtship, um, I felt like she thought that she was gonna use this courtship to come up out of poverty, like she was gonna marry this guy. I'm hearing marry me. I think R. Kelly's marry me, marry me, marry me. 37. And then I think I said that too, that courthouse card came up. Like if you maybe was planning a big wedding, maybe she gonna try to convince you to go to the courthouse. Like, oh, I'm just feeling so inspired. Let's just go to court. Let's just elope. We don't even need to have a big wedding. Like I was saying, we needed to. We could just get eloped. We can get eloped, But she's really, and I'm thinking it might not even be, it could be money, but it could also just be mentality. Like she has a broke hoe. I just heard broke hoe mentality. Like she's a broken hoe. Could have came from a broken home. Um, and she still carries that mentality. Like nothing's wrong with you if you came from a broken home or if you're a broke hoe. You're supposed to be elevating, you're supposed to be changing, you're supposed to be transforming your life, right? So there's nothing wrong if that's what you came from. But if you still stuck there, that's a problem. You can't be, and this person could also be into looks or whatever with the prosperity. And like I said, 8 is about karma, about movement, about progress, about mastery, also about I think I was gonna say self mastery, like mastering something, skills, like it could be like you work for yourself, right? But then like with her looking in the mirror, so when she looks in the mirror, she doesn't see herself as being enough, so she still has this poor mindset. Whatever, she could have been sickly growing up, um that could have caused problems because she was sick, just looking at the guy being in the bed, or she could have had some sick family members or something, and she's just stuck in this positive poverty mindset. And like looking in the mirror, she could just kind of be focused on looks. She may have wanted, and then too, she could have been expecting to become the privileged lady. Like once I make this partnership with this fool, bam, I don't gotta be broke no more. I don't gotta be poor no more. But it's not even about the money. And then same with here too. Like, I don't know. They just don't look, he kind of look happy. She kind of don't. A number 3 still standing there. Like, I feel like, yeah, but he doesn't feel like she deserves to be the privileged woman. The toil and labor card is sticking out to me here. Possibly she could have did some work, or she could have did something on her job or something, and like she's gonna get a message of concern. Somebody's gonna get a message concern possibly about their job, like that they gotta change jobs. But yeah, the illusion and mistake is basically that she thought, and then 8 again, which I guess that's what I was talking about with 8, about, yeah, prosperity, getting, oh, okay. I got lost track there. 35 was here and here. So yeah, her pathway to prosperity. She thought that, Mr. Big Dollars was her pathway to prosperity. And then we got the butterflies right here, like in that pathway. And butterflies are all about transformation. And right behind here, we got transformation. 2 plus 8, what's that, 11? Yeah, and we were talking about that too, about balance, duality, relationships, balance and relationships. So I don't feel like she would, and you know what, you guys may just connect through sex, because this is behind here too. Sex, number 6. Do you feel disconnected to yourself and others? What do you need to feel more loving? Do you feel your needs are not being met? Connection, 52 would be a 7. Or she could be deceptive about connecting up with people on the net. I'm saying net because of looking at this spider web. So somebody could have even saw her like on a dating site. That could be something that somebody like, hey, ain't you marrying such and such, or ain't you with such and such, or why she still got a profile on blah blah blah, why she on Facebook dating or some shit like that. Why she trying to hook up with people? It says we are all connected by a universal sea of energy. All that you think and do will have an effect on the world. Reach out and connect with the world around you through love. So yeah, like I'm saying, a neighbor could have seen this, or somebody could have seen this. Like I said, she could even been having people over at the house. But when I brought that up about the transformation, she thought she was going to transform her life, commit to acting on new ideas and longings, take a leap of faith, begin again. Yeah, she thought she was going to have a new beginning once she attached herself to you, but I'm hearing right in the nick of time you're finding this out, like right before you did this, right before you decided to go through with the wedding. So you could have proposed already, or you could be planning on proposing. And like I'm saying, um what was I saying? Like I'm saying, oh, okay, when I mentioned about she might want to go to the go into the chapel and we're gonna get married, but not because she really want to marry you, because she knows she crazy about you, she love you, she just can't go on without you. No, she just want to change her life, and she see this as a quick way, like, hey, I've been dealing with this bullshit for a minute, I done met this simp, whatever, I really don't think she in tune with love like that. Whatever happened with her as a child or with her family, she haven't healed that. She haven't got over that. So she can't give you no love if she don't feel like she got love. She don't know what it is. It's foreign to her. So you taking care of her and transforming her life for her to keep up this appearance that she made it in life. That's all you can do for her at this moment. So she's not going to really give you no love. And you may be a loving, caring person, and you want to provide and have this great life with this person, but this ain't it. This ain't her. And you're realizing that in the nick of time. Your ancestors are definitely communicating with you. Like I said, you're going to see magic with that unicorn. New moon, full moon could be significant. Like I said, could have happened already or will be happening. I think that's supposed to be like a hawk. I'm saying snow leopard. Oh shit, I was trying to avoid that. But yeah, uh, your ancestors are definitely guiding you away from this train wreck. Okay, so what opportunities does the viewer have in this situation? What opportunities does the viewer have moving forward now that we know what we know? What opportunities does the viewer have in this situation? I'm hearing fooling around with R. Kelly and changing faces, but I'm not fooling around. Or I'm not fooling around with you. Baby, my love is true. No, it ain't. Distant horizons. So this is about opportunities that you have. Something's going to be happening soon. Let's say within the next 3, 6, and 9 is significant. 3 days, 3 weeks, 3 months, 3 weeks, 3 years, 6 days, 6 months. Okay, you're gonna be having a change. 9, I said 3, 6, 9. Oh, excuse me. Let's take these down. This was what the illusions and mistakes. Okay, so in the distant horizons, 3, 6, 9 is significant. Those numbers, there's gonna be some kind of change. And that could even been like I was saying, how that was about a job. So something may change with your job. So maybe you're going to use this as an excuse. Mature woman. Okay. And we still got that 6 coming out. So that's heavy energy. 3, 6, 9 right there. Oh shit. This mature woman could be the one that's going to tell you, the neighbor. What's her name? Miss Bonita from Living Color, who be on the porch getting all of the tea. And be like, you ain't heard it from me. So Miss Bonita might go and spill the beans on some shit. Okay, so we got distant horizons. You could be flying. You could be going by sea with this anchor down here. We got the bird. Dragons, dragon energy. You might have been born in a dragon year. Dragons could be your spirit animals, your ancestors. Change. This could be car. This could be house. Mature woman. I don't know. The flowers is kind of interesting. Flowers could be a significant name, place, area. Okay. 16 is a 7. So this man is thinking about this woman. I really feel like Miss Bonita is gonna be, because main female is at the bottom of the deck and then message. So yeah, I feel like Miss Bonita, this could be your mom, this could be your grandma, like we saying ancestors. There's gonna be some type of change. And I think pathway flew out because I had put it back in. So this could be somebody that you come across on your path. I'm really feeling like this is a neighbor or somebody who knows something. And let's say, oh, when I was just watching this movie, Forces of Nature, I didn't finish it. I know I seen it a long time ago, like back in the day or whatever. But it's got Sandra Bullock in it, and I think Ben Affleck. And like Ben Affleck is, oh, Ben Affleck is about to get married to this lady, and he gets on something happened, like his grandpa. So what's crazy is that the whole time everybody's steady telling him like, don't get married, don't get married. I don't agree with that. But it's like, okay, maybe it just wasn't the right person. So okay, at the time he needed to hear that. But the his buddies and stuff was steady like, don't get married, don't get married, blah blah blah. But basically, um all of these things were happening, like, like I just said, like with the nick of time, it was like all this shit going on, and all this stuff was like interferences, but it was interferences for a reason. Like he had a bachelor party, and then like the grandfather or something had a heart attack from the stripper or something. So then he had to go to the hospital. So because of that, Ben's character, which I don't remember their name in the movie, I can't remember. He didn't go like with the future wife. He didn't go with the fiance. They lived in New York. These areas could be significant. They lived in New York in the movie. Their wedding was going to take place in Savannah, Georgia. So he didn't go with the wife to Savannah like the day that they were supposed to leave because his grandfather was in the hospital. So it was like, okay, I'm just gonna leave the next day or whatever. Okay, the fiance leaves. Um and then writing vows too. So like maybe this chick wanted you to write her vows, and like somebody said something to him like they didn't feel like it was authentic. I don't know. I mean, I guess, to each his own. If you feel like you should write your vows, sure, go ahead. But it was more so like I want to boast and I want to be proud. Like I'm saying, this lady wants you to tell the world that you're like so fantastic to her, because this is like a self-esteem thing. She really insecure, and her self-esteem is really not there based off of whatever happened. Going back to the school exams thing. Um and like I said, she could be a nurse or taking some type of exam for a nurse to be a nurse. You could be taking some type of exam. You could be a nurse. But going back to like, it's something that she feel inadequate about. So it was like, you write these vows for me. You're gonna say this in front of everybody. Everybody's just gonna know how madly in love you are with me. Um, and like criticizing like him writing something, like it's kind of like if you want somebody to write vows and then they write what they want to say, why are you saying anything about it? That's what they wanted to say, that's how they felt. But it's like, that element of being in control. I heard the element of surprise, like, yeah, they don't want to be surprised, because this shit is orchestrated. This is all part of their big scheme, their big plan. Okay, I didn't finish what I was saying about the movie, but the point was, and I didn't finish the movie, but the point was, all this shit kept happening. Like, in the thing, forces of nature. So it was all these unforeseen circumstances, events, and then bam, look at this. Look at this shit right here. Nature, nature, uh, nature, Mother Gaia intervening. Like, you could be about to get married to this woman, then it's a fucking earthquake. Focus. And then truth, right? Going back to you sensing something's not right, something's up, and you can feel it. Every time I see you, girl, I get a bad vibe. So it's like you getting these bad vibes, and all of this is the Mother Nature. This is Gaia telling you, hey, something's not right with this situation. Something's not right, because that's basically what was happening in the movie. He ended up spending time with the girl because it was like they was on a plane together. He seen this girl making out with a dude while he was standing in line to get on the plane or whatever. They end up sitting next to each other on the plane. Um the plane ends up having a freak ass accident. Like, it didn't even take off. A bird flew through the engine, the plane hit something, the girl got hit in the head with his computer. It was like all this crazy shit. So he was trying to get the girl to safety because she was hurt, she was passed out, she was unconscious. And so the girl like, oh my god, you saved my life, whenever she wakes up. And then it's like, okay, they together then, not together in a relationship, but it's like, okay, we trying to get a ride together. You know, we don't want to get on a plane after what just happened. Let's rent a car. They rent a car, but then they couldn't, it wasn't no cars for them. They had to ride with somebody else. The dude that they ride with end up like selling drugs, transporting drugs. They get pulled over, they go to jail. Like all this shit is happening, but like this is keeping, keeping more time away from the lady that he was supposed to marry, and he's spending more time with this other lady. So it could be like that too. Like something happened where you had to move, you had to change, you end up spending time with somebody else, and all of this is like divine intervention to get things to play out so that you won't make this decision to marry the wrong person, basically. um but yeah, I'm gonna finish the movie. But I mean, I'm pretty sure I know what's gonna happen, right? He gonna marry the other lady, which is good. I love a good love story. I love a good love story. What was we talking about? We was talking about what opportunities you have, and okay, which we said this change. Like I said, you might spend time with this mature woman or whatever. Let's see, what's this change that's gonna happen with this mature woman. Like I said, could be Miss Benita spilling the tea, or your mama, or your grandmama, or somebody, or either her mama or her grandmama. She might be like, I can't stand that bitch. I can't wait to tell you. The moon, something's hidden. Okay, something's hidden. The moon, and we got the Queen of Pentacles, and then we got the Ace of Wands. So, okay, the moon is here to clarify whatever changed. So it's some things that we don't know about yet. And I mentioned the moon over here, the full moon, the new moon. So you'll have some opportunity in the new moon to make this change, or the full moon to make this change, or something will be revealed. The moon is some type of unseen problem, voluntary changes, trusting your intuition, right? So this could be trusting your intuition about the Queen of Pentacles. The moon in the negative sense is clarity, the truth is revealed, a message in your dream. So same thing, you could be dreaming about this, you could just be feeling this, intuitive hits. And so the Queen of Pentacles in a positive sense is somebody that's resourceful, they're fertile, they're domesticated, like they're a good all around, good person. They got their shit together. In the negative, that's somebody that's greedy, um somebody who's envious, and they dependent financially. So it's like, okay, she could be acting like, yeah, she in school, she want to become a nurse, but she may not even like fucking people. She may not like animals. She may be like a cruel motherfucker, and that's what she's hiding. That, okay, hey, yeah, this is about money. And then this Ace of Wands, to me, I mean, you know what that look like. And then with the fire coming out, like, that can't be good. Ace of Wands in the upright is something about a new project, a new inspiration, the urge to create. In a negative sense, it's about rejections, false starts, delays, and somebody being brutal. So I feel like, yeah, she's hiding that she really a brutal bitch. She's a brutal bitch. What's this what's this mature woman? What's this mature woman? Tell me, what's the mature woman? What role does she play in this? Who is she? What she got to say? Okay, we got the Seven of Swords coming out in reverse. Seven of Swords in the upright is about self-defense. I'm sorry, is it wands or is it swords? It's swords. So swords is about theft, betrayal, dishonesty, running away from something. And reverse is about punishment, getting caught, or trying to make amends. So okay, she gonna get caught up. Two of Swords, and then Wheel of Fortune is right here at the bottom of the deck. So yeah, this is gonna be this opportunity that you have to see, because she's gonna make some type of decision. It could have been like a rush decision with the Ace of Wands, like what was I saying? Some type of false, a false start. Okay, And then the seven, what was this? The seven of swords is getting caught, right? So she gonna get caught up based off of some decision with this two of swords. What's this decision with this two of swords? Because two of swords in the upright is time to make a compromise or make a decision. In the reverse, it would be confusion, indecision, and being like overloaded. Okay, so addiction kind of flew to the side. I like you. And narcissist. Yeah, so she's a narcissist, self-absorbed narcissist. Self-absorbed narcissist, one-sided relationship, love bombing. So I asked, who was this mature woman? So mature woman could be the same lady, that you're in a relationship with. So she could even be older than you. And she could be trying to act like she's established or whatever. But she's really a self-absorbed narcissist. She's gonna come in and try to love bomb you, but then this addiction is to the side. So it says codependent, obsession, possession, controlling, has a block, restraint. So okay, um, tell me more about this addiction. Okay, receiving what you need, progression and driving, moving on, closure issues, and then this is in the reverse. Cupid's arrow, have faith, love is coming, surprise invitation or meeting. So okay, that she hasn't moved on from something. So okay, yeah, she made some type of decision. I was hearing one night stand, which could even went in his house, or if she dibbles and dabbles in drugs or some type of addictive behavior, she could have made a decision to go back to that. And let's say like she is, like I'm saying, a nurse. I've worked like in medical areas, and it'd be a lot of times too that nurses be getting addicted to pain pills and stuff. I remember that story a while ago about and this happened too. It happens all the time, but it's not like we flooded with it in the news constantly. But it was like somebody stole like a nurse is watching somebody and they take their medicine or whatever. She could even, go to people's houses or be like a traveling nurse or something. And maybe somebody gonna